Hey everybody, it's Bondilyn Jolly with Elevate in 365, and thanks for tuning in to today's casual conversation. I am sitting here with Jim Metz from VoicePad. Hi Jim, how are you today?
I'm doing real well, Bondilyn. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you're staying warm. You're in Pennsylvania. It's nice and snowy there. You guys got hit pretty bad.
Indeed, we did more than I anticipated when I moved back here, that's for sure.
Well,
So,
I will stay here in sunny Los Angeles where I get to wear sleeveless shirts pretty much 365 days a year. So
we will live through your experiences.
So anyway, everybody, thanks for tuning in today. So VoicePad is one of the newer acquisitions into our Elm Street Technology family, and we're so happy to have Jim and the entire team from VoicePad join us. And so today we thought we would give you a little bit of an introduction to who VoicePad is and who they service, and then talk about one particular solution of VoicePads, their on-demand reception. And so, Jim, just give us that 5,000-foot view. Who is VoicePad? What do you do?
Sure. So, for myself, I'm the national sales manager for VoicePad. I've been here for a little over 14 years. During that time, we've built a reputation of being probably best in class for street level lead generation. You've probably seen sign writers that say info 24/7. And 10 years ago, someone asked us once, he said, what do you guys want to be? And Randy Standard, who's the president of the company, said, we want to be the telephone company for real estate. So we started looking at exactly what it is we do, how we fit into the total scheme of things. And at the same time, we've been noticing the birth of the team movement. And we developed platforms specifically for teams initially. And it was an online virtual receptionist, which morphed into our on-demand system. And if you think about an agent and in the growth pattern of an agent, they always start off by knowing they have to be responsive. So the answer to being responsive was to put their cell phone number on everything they had. And that was great when they were just a single agent, but as their business grew, that was a limitation. So they couldn't afford a receptionist, right? They couldn't afford to miss a call. And more importantly, they didn't know which calls to answer. So we kind of put together a solution for that, and it's called On Demand. So the On Demand system, there's no hardware to buy. You just forward your existing phone number to us and we answer the call if you're a brokerage. If you're a team, maybe we get you a special phone number. And when a consumer calls into the On Demand system, the first thing they're met with is an agent directory. Because if you're a broker or a team, the one thing you don't want to do is get in the way of a conversation between a consumer and an agent, right? And the other thing you don't want to do is have them wait while you try to reach them. So they call into the system. The first option is for an agent directory, press 1, and I just say Bondilyn, and your phone rings, right? Everything's done by speech. Then at the brokerage or the team level, there's different questions. If you're calling on a particular property, enter in the address. They type in 121. Oh, for 121 Main Street, press 1. Let us tell you about this property while we're connecting you to the listing agent. Because the one thing about VoicePad in the early days is we learned how to take listing data and convert it to speech in both Spanish and English. And that voice became known as Eve. So Eve kind of powers the whole transaction here, right? You call in, go to an agent directory, you want property information, great, I can give you property information. For brokerages or teams, you might want to have specific lead routing based on the option selected. So if they call into the system and they hear, oh, if you have a home to sell, press 3, well, we've got the ability to simulcast that call to subgroups or do a floor time schedule or a round robin. However you want this lead routed, we can accomplish that. And each system is customized, so whatever prompts are important to the particular client, that's what we lead off with. Teams have taken a real interest in this, again, because they can't afford a full-time receptionist or they can't afford to miss a call. In the last 12 months, the biggest user of our system has been brokerages. large multi-agent offices multi-office brokerages, I mean, do one point or another had to close down for a week. I mean, we just had a client we're launching this week, 3-office company, 400 agents, had a COVID event, had to close down, right? They closed the offices. And all of a sudden they realized, you know what? Our weak link is in our telecom. So we need a virtual receptionist. We need an on-demand system for emergencies, for weather events, for COVID. It just makes sense when we have a decentralized workforce to have a phone number that can reach you no matter where you are. So that was a long sentence. I apologize.
That was a long explanation, but it's so fantastic because I really see, Eve, your on-demand receptionist, I love her name, by the way, is, so suitable for brokerages, for teams, but even for busy agents, right? That want to filter their calls. So there's really a use case for everybody out there in the real estate sector. And I know that Eve is very, very cutting edge technology. And I know what you guys put into developing the speech patterns and the Randy was talking to me about, just all that you guys have put in over the years to develop a really sophisticated system. It's fantastic.
And to have it be bilingual is even better.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. So English and
Spanish.
That is wonderful. So Jim, if people want to take a tour of Eve, learn more about Eve, I know we want to send them to voicepad.com. You guys can check out the link right here. There's also an 800 telephone number that you can dial in. So go ahead and give Jim and the team over at VoicePad a call, and they can give you a tour of Eve, talk to you a little bit more, and help you find the right solution for you, whether you're a broker, a team, or an agent. Jim, thank you so much for your time today. Eve is absolutely fascinating technology, and there's so many other solutions that VoicePad offers as well. And so when everybody comes and visits the website or calls in, you can explore some of the other solutions there as well. Any final words, sir?
No, I guess we covered it all so well. We're very happy to be part of the Tri-LV family. There's no question about that. And I think together we offer a solution that goes from the front desk to the back office, which is just in real estate, it's an amazing solution, right? And the one thing I will add, right, and this is the one thing that always rings true with brokerages, and we just ask you, every dime you spend in marketing is to have one thing happen, right? You want your phone to ring. Don't miss it when the phone rings. And one of the things I'll finish this off with is at VoicePad, you'll always know the call's coming from the main office, and you'll know what opportunity it is that you're answering. So there's no more looking down at your phone and wondering if you know who it is and if it's important to leave a voicemail. I will tell you, this is a buyer call coming from your main desk. So that's all I got.
Well, that is wonderful, Jim. We're so happy to have you and the VoicePad team as part of the family. And everybody, check them out below. Dial in, say hello to them, and we'll see you next week when we release more content. Take care.
Thank you.